What's good, beautiful people? I'm the Black Thumb, and this is my man's
Ayati.
And welcome to OK Bet Podcast, the podcast where two homies come together to catch up and talk about life, food, music, sports, entertainment, and so much more.
Man, this podcast is for the casual human being, so if it's trending, if it's wild, if it just make you say, okay, bet, we talking about it. I mean, with that said, just jump into it.
So let's just address the elephant in the room, or outside.
Where y'all been at?
Where we been?
Where y'all at? Why you outside?
And why are we outside? So I mean, I'll be honest with you, life been out here lifing, and there's really no rhyme or reason why we haven't shown up since mid-August of last year. But you know, I think a lot has been going on with Ayati, a lot has been going on with me, and we were also just really trying to figure out what OK Bet was going to look like moving forward.
Yeah.
And how we were going to be able to interweave our schedules and our busy lives and still create that time to holler at y'all and check in with y'all and for y'all to check in with us. And so that is what has brought us to where we are now. And so for the time being, we're just going to be shooting on location, essentially.
Like, pretty much like 100% complete transparency. I appreciate your understanding for us being gone for so long, because I can know, like, you're not obligated, you're not required to rock with us and stay with us. So if you are watching this and you're like, oh shoot, they back, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
But with that said, life, like you said, life was life. When I was recording this podcast for the first half of the year of 2025, I wasn't working, y'all. I was on disability. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it was just a convenience kind of thing. But I started back working with the Metro project in July, and let me just straight, bro, I'm working in tunnels, overtime, sometimes working 14 hours. It was just a lot. And having to do this too, it's like, it was another second job, and it was just hard for our schedules to be in alignment. And then now, on top of that, even in 2025, I'm an instructor as well. So I'm working like 6 days a week. So I teach electrical, I do electrical. I'm still a human being, and I got my own life. It's just hard for us to find time to bring content to you guys. And I think that's where this new iteration of OK Bet has evolved and came out, where we think the middle ground is just, we gonna be living our lives, and we gonna talk about some stuff like we catch up on a normal show, but it might have to be on location.
Yeah.
We always can't get our schedules together where we can be at the studio, which is AKA my living room. But if we at something, a homie event, we together, we got the equipment, shit, if we got a little time, we can jump to the side, 15, 20 minutes, just shoot something. It's gonna happen on location. And this time just happened to be, I guess, a mental health check.
Yeah.
And we're doing outside kind of thing. So we're gonna start out with that, because it kind of is podcast in the wild. So
yeah, absolutely. So for this season, or this iteration of the pod, this is going to be our Being Black Outside is Wild iteration of the show. So we took one small segment where James really typically would take us on an adventure and walk us through a hike or something that he did that was wild, outdoors. And we turned it in, and we're going to turn it into an entire season. And it doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to hike every single time, or that we're going to be in nature every single time.
I'm going to try to get him to skate.
but we will be out and about in the public, and we'll be, and the important thing, I think the biggest thing for me, and why it was so important for us to get back in the groove and to figure out what is going to work in that regard, is because, like, I think a big form of, like, my own personal therapy was us connecting, you know what I'm saying? Us coming together every couple of weeks or however often it ended up being, and just spending that time and just kind of relating, laughing, being upset about some shit, you know what I'm saying? Just like going through all the emotions that you go through just trying to get through life. And so this was something that was very much so therapeutic for me, restorative for me, and it was a good reset. Plus, it got to fill my cup of getting to see one of my homies, like one of my best homies I get to hang out with, and we got scheduled time to lock it in. So this is where we at right now, and yeah, we're excited about it, and we out here somewhere in Orange, California, and
Orange County, Santiago Ridge, Santiago something shit. It's some national park, you know, some Orange Grove got turned into some nature reserve. We out here in it. It's got some cool views. Got a cool little pond with turtles behind us and shit. It's popping, low key. You should
Yeah,
check
it's
it out.
cool. You should actually come check it
Yeah.
out. I think it's like Santiago Hills or something like that.
Man, you know what?
Pull out your all
Let me
trails,
pull out the
bruh.
all
Let
trails.
the
Tell
people
you,
know where we at.
are you guys? Like, you know what?
We don't know.
Act like
And,
we ain't got technology.
and low key, you still got service over here too. So you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
let
So
me
it's
pop
not
that
one of
open.
them, not one of them hikes where you like you stranded if if something go down. Like you can get some help if you need it.
I'm on these damn bugs.
I
This
know.
is, man, I swear, y'all. I'm sorry if y'all see me acting up, but I didn't bring my bug spray, and nature be getting on my nerves. Sometimes I love nature, but these fucking flies, when they come to black people and flies, it's like our arch nemesis. Boy, you will make us get out of character real quick with fucking flies. All right. So now I found the trail, okay? It's called Oak, Yucca Ridge, Mountain Goat, Bobcat Meadow, and Santiago Creek. So
Okay.
it's
yeah.
in Orange, California. That's what it says.
Yeah, and it
for
sounds like it's
our
like
location.
multiple hikes in one kind
Yeah.
of reserved
It's
park
like a regional
area.
park. You pay a little fee to come through. It has bathrooms. You got park rangers, the whole nine. You got seating area. It's a vibe more than a hike. So if you expecting like something strenuous, something challenging, you probably do something custom when you get up in here. But the planned trails are pretty chill. It says moderate on all trails, but yeah. To me, I was like, this shit is easy. So maybe it's easy to me, but it's only one part that's hard. They made the whole shit moderate because of that one spot. You can just avoid that shit and just have it. You can have a walk in the park pretty much. So
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, bro. So now that we have kind of reintroduced ourselves to the world, and again, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us as always. For the folks that's been with us since day one, we see you, we love you, we appreciate you. For the folks that's just joining the party, we see you, we love you, we appreciate you. But yeah, Ayati. So like, get us caught up on what's been going on with you since we recorded in August. Like, any good times, hard things, accomplishments, things that you're proud of, like whatever you wanna talk about, bro. It's your time to take off.
I mean, honestly, I feel like fourth quarter 2025 was pretty good for me.
Okay.
Like, don't get me wrong, I know it's straight fucking chaos going on around me. Like, it's a fucking shit show. It's a lot of bullshit going on with the fucking slave catchers and shit running around. But it's like, me personally, my shit was pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? I got back to work, which is a good thing. I need health care. Let's just be hunted about this shit. We work for health care.
Yeah.
It's not a new job. It's a new job, but I've been on the metro before. So I'm working in tunnels again, running into folks. Became a teacher. I am now a part-time instructor with my union at ETI.
Nice.
So that's a different field.
Congratulations,
Got my own class.
bro.
Appreciate it.
How are you feeling about teaching compared to like the traditional electrician work that you've been doing? Are you liking it more, like about the same?
I'm liking it more, bro.
Okay.
Like, it feels so natural for me. Like, they literally threw me in. I hate to say that about my union. Like, they just let me shadow twice, and then I got my own class. So I'm just doing my own lesson plans and just getting the ball rolling. But I feel like I'm a natural teacher to begin with. So it's a natural transition for me. It didn't feel unnatural. I'm not nervous. The guys can understand that. I'm not afraid of none of these students. I'm going to shake everybody's hand the first day. What's up? I'm just shooting the shit. And it's like, it's easy for me. If I'm getting paid to do something easy, I feel like maybe I'm in alignment. So I'm more excited to go to teach than I am to go do the electrical work, even though doing the electrical work is what's going to help me teach better, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
But yeah, that shit dope. And then after that, once I was working for a minute, my feature in UC
Yeah, I was
Irvine
like-
actually did happen. I was on
You
the
wasn't
bullshit.
sure for
I
a
wasn't
minute?
responding to the emails and shit. They was trying to send me the magazine and shit. So in October, yeah, I was featured in UC Irvine magazine. I was like, oh, look at my picture and shit. I'm thinking they out here just bullshitting me and, the little...
They
switch
scammed
your
your
hands and
ass.
scam me, but no, it
Scammed
really
you.
went down. So shout out to UC Irvine and Sage Scholars, my folks out there. So that was a dope finishing. And yeah, man, I was like, renewed my electrician license. I realized I was about to not have a certification for the state of California.
About to be out here.
Let me get on this. I gotta go get continuing education to be an electrician in California. I was like, I've been an electrician for 3 years already. Damn. All right. So renewed my license, and that went through I guess my education I went to go get was good because I sent it to the state and they took it. They took my money too. So yeah, it's shit been rocking and rolling.
Nice,
So
man.
what about you, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, so bro, like right after we filmed our last episode of 2025, wifey and myself, Oz and Nikki, Lynn and Ramla, we all went to Jamaica.
Oh, yeah.
And bro, that was like legitimately, that was the reset that I needed for sure, and that I think a lot of us needed, because because 2025 was, I'm just gonna call it, just gonna be 100. Like 2025 was a rough year overall. Like there was a lot of things that were happening behind the scenes that just kind of felt like it was like one thing after another. And that trip to Jamaica was just like, it was the exact like respite that I needed for sure. Nice. And it was one of the first vacations that I've been on, one of very few vacations that I've been on where like I came back and didn't need a vacation from the vacation. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. You need your 4 to 5 business days to reset, huh?
Right, exactly. Yeah. And I came back and I was like, all right, I'm ready to tackle this last quarter of the year. And so yeah, man. So I mean, like for me, last year was really about us doing what we do, and me really leaning into really flushing out and more deeply developing what I do with my black thumb stuff and with all of my orchid stuff and all my plant stuff. So I mean, I've been building my YouTube channel, my black thumb YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribing, go ahead and subscribe.
Go ahead and click that button
at the black thumb. And yeah, man, I've gotten a fair amount of traction and just in the process of really wanting to get monetized with that. And really more than anything, like I just enjoy, I think like you have found kind of this joy and this outlet and fulfillment in teaching. I get that same fulfillment with plant education.
Nice.
And in particular orchid education. And so that has really opened up some doors for me, and I can't say a ton about those doors at the moment, but very, very soon I will be able to share some really big news as it relates to some of the orchid things that I'm doing and some of the plant stuff that I'm doing. And so really the last half of the year was really me focusing in on, okay, I'm a physical therapist by day and I enjoy what I do for patients. I enjoy those interactions. I enjoy helping people get back to things that are meaningful for them. And that's great. But I also want to continue to lean into things that bring joy to me and things that fill my cup. And I can't continue to give and give and give without giving myself something. And so really 2025 was really about leaning into my creative side and really doing all that I can to develop as much as I can of that leading up to the big news that I will reveal probably on our next episode, because we'll be good to go at that point. So I'm just really excited about that, and I think 2025 for me also was a really big year where I kind of learned, like, you know, don't sweat the stuff you can't control, right? Like I think that was the big lesson for me, and that's something that I want to carry into 2026. So along the lines of like looking forward to 2026 and kind of taking what we learned from 2025 into the new year, what are you looking forward to in 2026?
I would just say consistency, being more deliberate. I don't really do resolutions because it's like, in my mind, time moved different. So 2025 is just a continuation of 2024, and 2026 is a continuation of 2025. So
for sure,
it just kind of blended together to me. So with that said, I expect the same bullshit in 2025 and 2026. And my advice for people, and of course even for myself, is that adversity doesn't build character at all. It just reveals who you already are. So if you was a piece of shit before struggle, you're going to be a piece of shit in struggle.
Yeah.
But if you was a kind, giving person and you can handle struggle already before struggle happened, you're going to be able to do that in the struggle. So if anything, whatever's happening in 2026, you should use that as information. Whatever happening is information. If someone's complaining, it's not complaint. It's information that maybe you don't want to go that direction.
Interesting.
If they complain about something fucking terrible happening to them, that's a warning sign. Hey, maybe I don't need to go that direction.
Yeah.
And with that said, people gonna show you who the fuck they are. I told you that adversity ain't gonna build nothing. It's gonna just let people be who they are. So, like we talked offline about this. Like, you don't judge a tree by the nameplate that's in front of it.
Right.
If it say orange in front of the tree, but every time you come to it, you keep seeing apples in that shit, that's a fucking apple tree. So fuck it. If people say one thing about their title or who they are and their position of authority, but the fruit they bear resembles something else, you might need to just start acting like that's what that is. Let it be what it is. And that's my only warning or advice that Ayati gonna give you for 2026.
He said, consider yourself warned, people.
I don't care if they fucking job title say police and I'm supposed to serve and protect. If you beat me over my fucking head and I ain't get shit, it's not like you're just gonna be a terrorist. And I'm gonna call you what you are. I'm gonna move and navigate as the fruit that I see you doing, not by the name tag that's in front of you.
Got it.
So that's all I can say for everybody. And that's my expectations and moving forward for 2026. What about you, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of what you said makes sense. And I think for me, like, you know, I was talking about really, and I think it marries really well with what I was talking about as it relates to, you know, being at peace with the things that you can't control and really focusing on the things that you can control, right? And so for me in 2026, I think one of the things that I really want to carry forward and I'm looking forward to is celebrating more.
Nice.
I think for me, this is a year of celebration. I think in a lot of respects, this is going to be like my coming out party.
Nice.
I'm turning 40 this year.
Hey.
You know, like I've got some...
Welcome to the club.
Yeah,
Watch
man.
your knees and back, though.
That's exactly why we out here hiking. So these knees and backs stay intact.
Yes,
you know
sir. Yes, sir.
But yeah, and you know, I've got some other big things that are happening this year that I'll reveal when the time is right. But I think for me, like historically, you know, I've done a lot of things in my life, small things, big things, and everything in between. And I think one of the things that has been difficult for me throughout my life is celebrating those things when they happen, right?
Yeah.
And really, you know, really giving myself an opportunity to sit with the emotions of feeling accomplished, to sit with the emotions of feeling like I did something of note and that brought value and was an asset to not only my life, but someone else's life.
Yeah.
And a lot of that was just because I think in America, and especially in Black America, in high achieving Black America, there's this notion that, like, number one, you're never enough. Number two, you're never doing enough.
Yeah.
And just because you accomplish this thing, no matter how big it is, it still has to be 2 to 3 times as big as our non-Black counterparts for it to get the same impact, appeal, notoriety, credit, whatever you want to call it. And
it's like you're referring to the center snub. I mean, it sound like
if you want to place it, if you want to name it, that's fine.
I'm just saying, bro.
I'm not aware.
It was amazing, but
I wasn't even aware that there was a snub.
Ain't winning much right now, and the numbers ain't lying about how good it was. But
right.
Continue, brother. My bad.
But I think, and so historically in the past, I've been the one to blow past accomplishments.
Yeah.
And say that I was celebrating them, but was I really? No, I was actually looking forward or looking toward the next checkpoint, and because I still wasn't happy with where I was, and I still didn't have what I thought I should, as opposed to just like really, really leaning into this idea of being grateful and celebrating big wins, small wins, and everything in between. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm gonna go out and fucking try and buy a Maserati or some shit every time I hit a checkpoint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
But I think the lesson for me, and I hope that other people can take this with them in 2026, is this idea of really being present in the good times and the bad. But when the good times do come around, let them linger.
Yeah.
Celebrate it. Enjoy it. Bask in it. So for me, that's what I'm really looking forward to. That's what I'm wanting to bring into 2026 and really be intentional about. And I love that, you know, I love all the things that you said about just, you know, calling things for what they are, seeing things for what they are. And it allows you to kind of make more informed decisions about how you want to move and how you want to shape. And so anything else you want to add before we end the episode? Because your boy, you can tell I'm out of breath.
Oh, yeah, brother. That's going to test your lungs, walking and talking. So, nah, bro, shit, I said what I'm going to say.
Cool.
Thank y'all. That's what I want to say is thank you and appreciation for like, you know, rocking with us for so long.
Yeah, man.
Please hit that like, subscribe button, share with your friends, comment. Try to make this one of our full-time jobs. Because the reason why we don't do that shit that often is I gotta go fucking pay bills. And
same.
If this pays my bills, I would be here a lot more than I would be at the other places. Not saying I don't like being an electrician. I mean, I wouldn't do it unless I got paid to do it. But I'm just saying, hey, if you want more of this, you gotta help us get there. So that's my ask of you guys to be our advocates, speak for us when we're not in rooms that we're not in, you know, share it with your homies. If you feel it's something that's dope and it's actually contributing to the space, because there is a lot of bullshit out there right now in the social media space. And just content creation in general is just a lot of shit. And if you don't think this is shit and you think this is shine, let everybody know.
Absolutely. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and end it right here, and we'll see y'all next time at the next location. So with that being said, Ayati,
stay casual.